Welcome back to Midday. We are talking about an event coming up at TRU on March 9th. It is the TEDx TRU event. This is the second annual TED Talks that they're hosting at TRU, and we're joined by Sai Gumray, who is a co-chair of the TEDx TRU event, and we also have Samantha D'Souza on the end, who is also a co-chair. So thank you, ladies, for being here.
Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. This is really neat. I know last year was really quite successful. Talk a little bit, I guess, Sai, I'll start with you first. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about TED Talks, what this event is really aimed towards.
So TED Talks is basically a platform where we want the community members to come forward and share their thoughts or ideas that have not been acknowledged before, or they haven't been discussed a lot in the society. So basically starting a conversation and, you know, challenging the status quo. So that's when we get all these speakers from different backgrounds and they come and they share their point of view and their research and their experience through their stories. So it's quite an enriching experience, and you know, you learn so much about different things that are happening, and accordingly you can bring a positive change. So it's sort of empowering as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And like you said, starting up in a conversation, but not just any conversation, really important conversation.
Yeah.
Samantha, is there a theme this year?
Yes.
What would that be?
This year is acknowledge, deconstruct, and empower.
Okay.
When we sat down just at the beginning of this entire process, we discovered that these keywords were very relevant to our society and to Kamloops, because any social issue or any cause needs to be acknowledged, and then you deconstruct it, the facts, what are the statistics behind it, and that helps you or gives you the tools to empower somebody else on the way. So that's the process that we had.
Yeah.
And after meeting all the speakers, and we've started announcing our speakers already on social media and our website.
Are you able to do that here? Can you tell us at least a couple? Who would people?
Yes.
Who can people anticipate? These are from the pictures that we're looking at right now are from last year. We know Catherine McParland. She's amazing. But yeah, if you can talk a little bit about maybe who people can anticipate to hear from this year.
Some of the thought leaders that we have this year are people that you and I have probably already met, but have not been given a platform. TEDx is super empowering in that sense. So it could be students, it could be professors, it could be just somebody who's been a social change in the community.
Wow.
Yeah. So some of the speakers is James Gordon. He's from the TRU Sustainability Department.
Okay.
He's going to be talking about climate change and how that affects our environment.
Yeah. Then there's another student. His name is Brody. So he'll be talking about autism and how, like, you know, the impact that it has on his life, and you know, the stigma that is associated with it in the society. So it's a teenager's perspective on the issue that he faces and stuff like that. And then we also have Marcia Dick. She works with the city of Kamloops, and she is involved with waste management. So she's going to talk about that and give us ideas about how we can look at the issue of waste management, and we can take better steps to reduce it and, you know, make the world a better place.
Yeah. It's neat because it's different topics. Everything is so vast. I mean, it's from, you know, someone living with autism to a city employee. Like, it's just amazing all the different kind of perspectives that people will hear from.
It's nice that you bring that up, because when we first decided that we wanted to get TEDx to the university this year once again, we thought that mental wellness was something that we would be the underlying theme. But once we decided to get into it and delve more into it, we decided that diversity was the key, because it has to reach every audience member here in Kamloops.
Wonderful. And so what are you hoping, you kind of touched on this a little bit, but before we go today, what are you hoping people really take away from this? I know you mentioned, you know, creating positive change, but are you hoping people might be a little bit more fearless when they're out and about in the community?
Exactly. There are so many interesting things that are happening in Kamloops that we don't really know about. So this will sort of open up their perspectives about those ideas and acknowledge them and actually learn something from that and bring a positive change. So when you look at our theme even, so it's acknowledge, deconstruct, and empower. So it goes in that sequence. So we sort of want people to follow that sequence and maybe acknowledge an issue, understand the crux of it, and learn something from it and empower others to bring a positive change.
You ladies are amazing. Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much.
And of course, you can get tickets. We do have the information on the screen there. There's the website, TEDxTRU.com, and then /tickets if you'd like the tickets. It's at the TRU Grand Hall on March 9th. You won't want to miss this event. It'll be fantastic. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're back in 2 minutes with Haley from the SPCA. We're going to meet a little puppy. Stay with us.